I have just ascertained that by the Mikado's law, when a married man is beheaded, his wife is buried alive.
Buried alive?
Yes, buried alive. It's a most unpleasant death.
But who did you get that from?
Oh, from Pooh-Bah. He's my solicitor.
But he may be mistaken.
So I thought. So I consulted the Attorney General, the Lord Chief Justice, the Master of the Rolls, and the Judge Ordinary. They're all of the same opinion. Never knew such unanimity on a point of law in my life.
But stop a bit. This law has never been put in force.
Oh, not yet. Well, you see, flirting is the only crime punishable by decapitation, and married men never flirt.
Of course they don't. I forgot about that. Well, I suppose I may take it that my dream of happiness is at an end.
Darling, I don't want to appear selfish, and I love you with all my heart. Don't suppose I shall ever love anybody else half as much. But when I agreed to marry you, my own, I had no idea, Bet, that I should have to be buried alive in a month.
Nor did I. It's the very first I've heard of it.
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does make a difference, of course.
You see, burial alive, it's such a stuffy death.
I call it beast of a death.
You see my difficulty, don't you?
Yes, and I see my own. If I insist on you carrying out your promise, I doom you to a hideous death. If I release you, you marry Coco at once.
Here's how we do, if I marry you. When your time has come to perish, then the maiden whom you cherish must be split in two. Here's how we do, here's how we do.
Here's a pretty mess, in a month or less. I must die without a wedding, let the bitter tears I'm shedding witness my distress. Here's a pretty mess, here's a pretty mess. Here's the state of things, to her life she clings. Matrimonial devotion doesn't seem to suit her notion, burial it brings. Here's the state of things, here's the state of things. With a passion that's intense devotion and ardor, the laws of common sense you oughtn't to ignore. If what I say is true, 'tis death to marry you. Here's a pretty state of things, here's a pretty howdy-do. Here's a pretty state of things, a pretty state of things. Here's a howdy, here's a howdy-do. For if what I say is true, I cannot marry you. Here's a pretty state of things. Here's a pretty howdy-do.
My poor boy, I'm really very sorry for you.
Thanks, old fellow, I'm sure you are.
I'm quite helpless, you see.
I quite see that.
I can't think of anything more distressing than to have one's marriage broken off at the last moment. But you shan't be disappointed of a wedding. You should come to mine.
It's awfully kind of you, but I'm afraid it's impossible.
Why so?
Today, I die.
What do you mean?
I can't live without Yum Yum. This afternoon I performed a happy dispatch.
No. Pardon me, I can't allow that.
Why not?
Why, hang it all, you're under contract to die at the hands of the public executioner in a month. Why, if you kill yourself, what's to become of me? I should have to be executed in your place.
It would certainly appear so.
Now then, Lord Mayor, what is it?
The Mikado and his suite are approaching the city. And we'll be here in 10 minutes.
The Mikado? He's coming to see whether his orders have been carried out. Well, now look here, you know, this is getting serious. Bargain's a bargain. You really mustn't frustrate the ends of justice by committing suicide. As a man of honor and a gentleman, you are bound to die ignominiously at the hands of the public executioner.
Very well then, behead me.
What, now?
Certainly, at once.
Chop it off, Coco, chop it off.
My good sir, I don't go about prepared to execute gentlemen at a moment's notice. I've never even killed a fly.
Still, as Lord High Executioner...
As Lord High Executioner, I've got to behead him in a month. I'm not ready yet. I don't know how it's done. I'm going to take lessons. I mean to begin with a guinea pig and work my way up through the animal kingdom until I come to a Japanese tenor. Why, you don't suppose, as a humane man, I'd have accepted the position of Lord High Executioner if I hadn't thought the duties purely nominal? I can't kill you. I can't kill anything. I can't kill anybody. Come.
We all have unpleasant duties to discharge at times. After all, what is it? If I don't mind, why should you? Remember, sooner or later, it must be done.
Must it? I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean?
Why should I kill you when making an affidavit that you being executed will do just as well? Here are plenty of witnesses: Lord Chief Justice, Lord High Admiral, Commander-in-Chief, Secretary of State for the Home Department, and Chief Commissioner of Police.
Where are they?
There they are. You'll all swear to it, won't you?
Am I to understand that all us high officers of state are required to perjure ourselves to ensure your safety?
Why not? You'll be grossly insulted as usual.
Will the insult be cash or credit?
PayPal.
Well, it will be a useful discipline. Choose your fiction and I'll endorse it. Aha, family pride. How do you like that, Bibuck?
But I tell you, life without Yum Yum is...
Oh, yum, yum. All the yum. Commissioner, go and fetch Yum. Now, take Yum and marry Yum, only go away and never come back again. Ah, here she comes. Yum. Are you particularly busy?
Not particularly.
Good. You 5 minutes to spare?
Yes.
Good. Then go along with His Grace, the Archbishop of Titipu, and he'll marry you at once.
But if I'm to be buried alive...
Don't ask questions, but do as I tell you, and Nankipu will explain all.
One moment.
Not for worlds. The Mikado is here, no doubt to ascertain whether or not I've obeyed his decree. If he finds you alive, I shall have the greatest difficulty in persuading him I've beheaded you. Close thing, Nat. Here he comes.
obedience I expect. I'm the Emperor of Japan.
And I'm his daughter-in-law elect. He'll marry his son, he's only got one, so his daughter-in-law elect.
My morals have been declared particularly correct.
But they're nothing at all compared with those of his daughter-in-law elect. Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect. Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect.
In a fatherly kind of way, I govern each tribe and sect. all cheerful in my own sway.
Except his daughter-in-law elect, as tough as a bone with a will of her own, if his daughter-in-law elect.
My nature is love and light, my freedom from all defect.
Is insignificant quite compared with his daughter-in-law elect. Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect. Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect.
A more humane Mikado never did in Japan exist. To nobody's second, I'm honorably reckoned a true philanthropist. It is my single humane endeavor to make to some extent each evil liver a running river of harmless merriment. My optical sublime, I shall achieve in time to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime. I'll make each prisoner pen, or willingly represent a soul so innocent merriment, of innocent merriment. Oh, prosy, dull society sinners who chatter and bleat and bore are sent to hear sermons by mystical Germans who preach from 10 till 4. The amateur tenor whose vocal villainies all desire to shirk during off hours exhibit their powers to madden two souls waxwork. The lady who dyes the chemical yellow or stains her gray hair puce or pinches her figure is blackened with vigor with permanent walnut juice. The idiot who on railway carriages scribbles on window panes, we only suffer to ride on the buffer of speeding Amtrak trains. My object sublime, I shall achieve in time to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime. I'll make each prisoner pent, or willingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
His object sublime, he will achieve in time to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime.
Quack who wearies with tales of countless cures. His teeth I've enacted shall all be extracted by terrified amateurs. The music hall singer endures a series of masses and fugues and ops by Bach interwoven with scorn and Beethoven and classical Monday pops. The billiard shark who anyone catches his fate's extremely hard. He's sent to dwell in a dungeon cell on a spot that's always barred, and there he plays extravagant matches in fitless finger stalls, with a cloth untrue and a twisted cue, and elliptical billiard balls.